Hi. So you're thinking about moving to Tehaleh? Don't until you call a local agent. If you don't call me, call another local agent. We've got plenty of agents here. Give me a call below. I'll show you around, give you a tour, give you an insider's look at what it's like living here. It's a very competitive market, and any local agent here will help, but just make sure you get a local one. And then within those agents, there's a couple different types. There's the high volume dealers. They have lots of big team, and they have different agents doing different things, and they're high volume dealers, and they're great. But if you're looking for more of a concierge level of service, get a local agent that lives and works in the community that can give you kind of a more of a concierge level of service and handle all your transactions and your inspections and follow-ups personally. So give it. There's a lot of choices here in Tehaleh, and hopefully you'll call me. But if not, any of the other agents here in the area are very good. And wherever you go, make sure you use a local agent. A lot to get to today. And I want to start off with there are still just 64 active listings in the Bonney Lake market. Inventory is still very tight. We keep hearing that. Just one item of note, there is a $2.225 million home for sale in Lake Taps. $2.225 million. Just a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,000 square foot waterfront home on 70 feet of waterfront, own private deck, beautiful view of the mountain, and on a third of an acre. Built in 1996, but still, that's the kind of houses that are here. So I cover everywhere from Lake Taps down here to Tehaleh, where we call the plateau. And but please give me a call. I would love to give you a tour of that house. The number's right here below. Right there it is. Anyway, there's only 5 houses in the Bonney Lake market that have been on the market over 3 months. And 3 months is kind of where that balanced market starts taking place. And we're nowhere near that here in this market. Got some good news for my buyers, good news for sellers. Got some graphs to go over here to kind of showcase where we are. Becky's going to be talking with her Mortgage Minute about the opportunities for sellers in this market. It still can be done. So let's get right to it. The median sales price is our first one that's going to be up here. A lot of people are anxious to see what's happening with this. We can obviously see that since I think it was back in the fall, home prices kind of just stopped in Tehaleh and just leveled off. And that's kind of the message here. Prices aren't crashing. They're not going down so much as they are just leveling off in Tehaleh. And Bonney Lake, yeah, there's a little bit of a decrease there. But year over year, Tehaleh is still up 6% from a year ago. And Bonney Lake's up just 1.5% from a year ago. So still good news for buyers, but also good news for sellers that, the market is still strong. Inventory is still tight, but we're not seeing as many people are looking for homes now, but we'll get to that in a second due to the interest rates, of course. But those that are still being very aggressive with getting a winning offer in. So there are still multiple offers in play in some areas, and Becky will talk to that as well. Then we go to average days on market, still going up, still just over a month here in the Bonney Lake market and in Tehaleh. It's actually up about 35 days. So we're seeing that still climb. We expect that to climb a little bit more. So houses are sitting a little bit, gives buyers some breathing room. So good news for buyers. Showings per listings are down. So, the buyers that are out there are aggressive. So we still could see multiple offers, but your competition is not as bad as it was just a year ago, let alone 2 or 3 years ago, but even just a year ago. So that's down 40% in both areas in Tehaleh and Bonney Lake over the last year. And then we're seeing, of course, the United States inflation rate is still continues to be a challenge for us at 5%, but still trending down well below the 9% last year. And then the biggest obstacle, I keep saying, it's almost 7% 30-year mortgage rate. Actually, it's down slightly today. It's 6.89% on a 30-year mortgage rate, but we're still seeing upward pressure on the mortgage rates, which is making it kind of tough. But anyway, so let's get to Becky, see what she has to say. Let me get this out of the way. What she has to say this week on what's going on in her world.
Thinking about selling your house, you're going to want to hear this. Today, there are still more buyers looking to buy than there are homes for sale. Here's why this is good news for you. Take a look at the graph at the average number of offers going back to 2019. During the pandemic, we saw a record high number of offers on the average home sale. That's because demand went through the roof as buyers trying to capitalize on low mortgage rates had to compete for the limited number of homes for sale. But when mortgage rates went back up last year, buyer demand moderated and the number of offers came down. Now, as the market warms up for spring and inventory is still low, the number of offers is going back up. That's great news for you since multiple offers gives you leverage to sell in your terms. To maximize the number of offers you get when you sell, let's work together to get your house on the market and talk about the equity that you have and how you can use that to leverage for your next home purchase. Let's connect and strategize together so we can help you get into the home of your dreams.
Thanks, Becky. Hey, and today's the first Monday of the month. So I was down at Cafe D'Arte this morning talking to some of my neighbors. People are thinking about buying, thinking about selling. Please stop by the first Monday of every month down at Cafe D'Arte. Buy a cup of coffee, have a conversation with you, and just give you some insights what it's like living here. There's a lot of stuff happening here in the community, from the retail area being developed, from the access to Tehaleh Road access extension down to 162 to Glacier Point and Verterra, and the builders that are slated to start building over there. A lot of information I can share with you. Just please give me a call. Glad to share that with you. Check out my YouTube channel, my Trail Talks in Tehaleh. Give you a real insider's look at what it's like living here. And please give me a call. I'd love to help you out any way I can. And I'll see you when you get here. Bye now.